Alan Shearer picks out brilliant player who may block Alexander Isak to Liverpool. Transfer Liverpool summer signing Hugo Ekitike enjoyed a bright start to his Anfield career, and Alan Shearer couldn't resist an Alexander Isak dig. Newcastle United icon Alan Shearer has posted a tongue-in-cheek warning to Liverpool. Target Alexander Isak. The Magpies hero aimed a jibe at the want-away forward following a scintillating debut from Hugo Ekitike. The Frenchman continued his fine run of form after netting in last weekend's Community Shield defeat to Crystal Palace with a goal and assist in the Premier League opener. Ekitike led the line for the Reds, with speculation surrounding interest in the Swede intensifying as he remains banished from Eddie Howe's side. Shortly after the interval, he turned provider to double Liverpool's lead as he found Cody Gakpo, who cut inside and converted into the bottom corner. There is a lot of discussion surrounding Liverpool's transfer business this summer, with the Reds having a £110 million bid rejected for the Newcastle star. Arne Slot's side already beat their Premier League rivals to the signing of the former Eintracht Frankfurt striker after Newcastle saw a bid rejected before Liverpool swooped in with a deal worth £79 million. The prospect of signing Isak alongside Ekitike has raised questions over whether the talismanic figures will be able to fit into the Dutchman's starting 11. And Shearer decided to lean into the debate in a ploy to dissuade Isak from making the cross-Premier League switch. Surely any forward thinking of going to Liverpool will be having second thoughts now, having to play second fiddle to the brilliant Ekitike all season, he joked. Jamie Carragher shared his concern over Liverpool signing both players, which could cost a combined £300 million if a deal for Isak could be struck. He argued that the Reds could not have an £80 million backup. The 47-year-old said, "I've questioned the Isak thing a little bit. The only thing is, I'm not quite sure where the lad Hugo Ekitike will get his minutes, which is up front. It's hard to play the two of them up front, because Florian Wirtz will be in the 10. He just cost £115 million, so he will play every game that he is fit, the same as Isak. The lad will end up filling in for Isak, or play some minutes on the left, but I don't know if he'll ever fulfill his full potential. If you sign someone like Isak, I'm only thinking from a manager's point of view in that player's hierarchy. There's 5 or 6 who play week in, week out. When you spend that amount of money, Isak becomes one of them. I sometimes think competition for certain places and sometimes an understudy. If Isak comes in for Liverpool, Ekitike is an understudy, and £80 million for me is a lot of money for an understudy." Liverpool transfer news: Arne Slot and Eddie Howe both dropped Major Alexander Isak hint as deal-close Liverpool got their Premier League season underway with a 4-2 win over Bournemouth. But Arne Slot has stated his desire to make more signings before the deadline. Liverpool's Premier League season is underway with 3 points, but that doesn't signal the end of their transfer dealings. The transfer window remains open until Monday, the 1st of September, meaning there's ample time for the Reds to finalize their squad for the 2025-26 campaign. Arne Slot's team kicked off their title defense against Bournemouth on Friday with a 4-2 win, a match that was overshadowed by alleged racist abuse aimed at Cherry star Antoine Semenyo ahead of the game. Liverpool completed the £26 million signing of centre-back Giovanni Leone, bringing the Reds' summer spending to £321 million. This figure could potentially exceed £450 million if they secure top target Alexander Isak for a record-breaking British fee. Therefore, player sales are equally crucial in the closing fortnight of the transfer window. Newcastle manager Eddie Howe has confirmed that Alexander Isak will not feature against Aston Villa on Saturday, but maintains that the Liverpool target could still have a future at the club. Isak, 25, continues to train separately as he seeks a move to Anfield. However, Howe remains hopeful that the situation will evolve and hasn't dismissed a potential comeback. "I want him to play, I want him to train," the Newcastle boss shared with reporters on Friday morning. "I've had those conversations with Isak, but the details of those will remain private. There is no change to the situation. All my focus has been on the training, Aston Villa, and the transfer front in terms of getting players in. That is all-consuming for me. Alex's situation has been unchanged for a while, and that will continue to be the case. Don't miss a thing." With football updates, want to be on the ball with all of the latest Liverpool news? Well then, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Liverpool Venture for the Brilliant. Daily Star Liverpool updates. From the latest transfer news to breaking stories. Get it all here. Bournemouth are nearing a complete agreement with Liverpool to secure the services of Ben Doak for £25 million. The Scotland winger has attracted attention from several Premier League clubs, but it appears Bournemouth are leading the pack. Multiple reports suggest a £25 million deal is imminent, with 19-year-old Doak having withdrawn from Liverpool's squad against the Cherries. The former Celtic talent spent the previous season on loan at Middlesbrough, making 24 appearances before requiring thigh surgery. Arne Slot maintains that Liverpool need to bring in at least one more forward before the transfer deadline. This comes despite the £79 million signing of Hugo Ekitike this summer, shedding light on their pursuit of Isak before the Bournemouth match. Slot told Sky Sports, "I see Hugo mainly as a No.9 that could also play from the left, or together with another No.9, we need to have one more attacker at least.